Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you reason why you start with broilers as a beginner. In today's video, I want to tell you the reasons why you, as a beginner, you start with what? With broilers in your poultry farm. As you can see, I'm named Matidan Juma, a veterinary medicine student. So in today's video, I just want to tell you the reasons why you start with broilers as a beginner. Number one reason why you, as a beginner, you start with broilers in your poultry farm is what? Broilers grow faster than other sorts of than layers. What do I mean by they grow faster? You can see if you start your broilers today, it will not take time. Just within a short period of time, I tell you, they will grow very fast to reach market weight. Broilers grow very faster. That within the range of 6 weeks, they grow within they reach market weight within the range of what? 6 weeks. That is why you, as a beginner, it's better for you to start with what? Broilers. Broilers grow faster and they grow very fast. So the next reason why you, as a beginner, it's better for you to start with broilers is what? Low risk for beginners. What do I mean by low risk for beginners? You, as a beginner, if you start with broiler will go no risk. What do I mean by that? Layers usually take time before they start laying, but for broilers, they are just for what? For meat purpose. They are for meat purpose. So if you start with as little as what? As broilers, with small amount, with small number, there will be no high risk of what? Of diseases or death. The mortality will be low. So that is the advantage of what? Of starting with what? That is the advantage of starting with broilers as a beginner. The next reason or advantage of starting with broilers, you as a beginner, is what? Is you recover your money quickly. What do I mean by recovering your money quickly? Like I tell you, layers take like 20 to 22 weeks for them to start laying. By that time, they must have increased your source of income must have reduced. So for beginners, the reason why for broilers, they just take a maximum of 6 weeks to reach market weight. The broilers take a maximum of 6 weeks to reach market weight. So it's better you start with. It's better for you and good for you to start with the broilers as a beginner, because you will recover your money quickly with your source of income, the expenditure you spend, everything. You recover it quickly if you start with broilers. So broilers, what? They grow faster, and what? They have low risk for beginners, and what? You recover your money quickly, which is very important. Everybody entering into poultry business, either broilers or layers, what you need at the end point what you need is what? Is what? Sense of income. You need to get profit. You need to get profit in everything you do. So you as a beginner, if you start with what? If you start with broilers will give you profit quickly. So the next one is what? Is gain experience. What do you mean by gaining experience? You as a beginner, you are starting poultry farm. You are starting your poultry farming, or you are starting your poultry farming today. You starting with broilers will give you experience of number one, how to handle them. Number two, even though not how to handle them, you will know, gain experience. You get a lot of experience about their feeding structure. You see their feeding, how they are being fed, how to give them, how to clean the place, even the drinkers, everything. So you will gain what? You get a lot of experience if you start with broilers. Broilers are good to manage and easy. They are easy to handle, because there is no other things like maybe egg breakage, or the types of feed you give them. So you as a beginner, it's very good and important for you to start with what? To start with broilers. You will gain experience, you will know a lot of things, you will learn a lot of things, because so many people venture into poultry farming without having experience. So if you don't have experience about poultry farming, I tell you, you will be running at tricks. You will be running at tricks in the sense that you don't know more about the poultry farming. So you get experience if you start with what? If you start with broilers. So please, if today is your first time of watching any of my video, kindly subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I drop a new video. So starting with broilers in your poultry farm as a beginner is very important. So thank you.